guys, I'm Kayla Bellamy. I'm Kay with 100 Shades of Kay, and we're here today to talk about some of my artwork. I'm from Lexington, born and raised. I went to Lexington Senior High. I've been painting for about 6 years seriously. I do original, unique art pieces, and I also take customized orders as well. So for an example, this is one of the pieces I made about last year. I made it once I moved into my new apartment. It's already sold, but the essence and meaning behind the painting, to be able to grow, you have to be able to let go of some things, and some things will die. But that doesn't mean that the entire plant itself will die. Your entire vision, your entire life will die. It means that you'll grow in other ways, in other aspects of life. And me moving into my new apartment, it just felt very on point for this painting because it was something that I was striving for so long. So I definitely had to let some things go. I had to kill some things off, but I got to where I needed to be. So this is my next piece. It's called Faith Over Fear. Honestly, doing anything in life, you cannot have fear outweigh your faith, because then you'll be too scared to go after anything you want in life. You'll be scared to take risks that you need to take. And when you have faith, there's nothing you feel like you can't do because you know who walks with you. That's kind of the same meaning behind this one as well. Faith gives you wings. Saved by grace, walk by faith. I truly believe if you don't have faith, then it's kind of hard to go out through life. It's very important. I am a woman of faith. I am a woman of God. So just knowing that He's by my side and helping me every step of the way, guiding me, means a lot. Psalm 91 verse 4 says something about He'll cover you with His wings and help you fly, basically. So that's the reason why I have the cross and the wings, because I feel like He's always been helping to guide me and giving me my wings to fly, the confidence I have to do what I do every day, even though it's kind of it can be a little heavy, just putting yourself out there and not knowing what people will think of you or your artwork, but knowing that God's on my side and guiding me, I feel like I got to do it. He gives me my wings. So this one, hold on, let me go on this side. So I made this one for Cinco de Mayo. I had an event in Clemens at Los Mueles. Shout out to them. Amazing food, great customer service. And the meaning behind this one is we have so much beauty in differences, and I think sometimes people are afraid to be themselves, so they hide behind what's seen as socially accepted or more beautiful and things like that. But with the messy background, that's beautiful as well. You can't always just hide behind what's perfect and beautiful, because beauty is in perfection as well. So yeah. Okay, so this is my latest piece that I made for Lindsay Hole at the Juneteenth event last month. And so it represents just Juneteenth, us being happy and being joyful in our Blackness, just celebrating us and who we are. As you can tell, they always think that we're ghetto or ignorant, or, they just nitpick any and everything we do. But this piece is just hey, be bold and be bold and be true to who you are. That's why they're, they don't care. They're happy, joyful to be celebrating Juneteenth. And it has they're wearing grills. She got the long nails, the earrings. As you can see, I'm wearing some gold hoops right now too. It's just supposed to be for the culture and showing off that we should have our own day to celebrate and just be independently us. So yeah. And this one is kind of I made this one 3 years ago, so it's been through some stuff. As you can see, it has a few lines on it. I need to probably retouch it up a little bit. But it's called Captivative Aura, and she doesn't have on any makeup. She doesn't really have on designer clothes, you could say. She has her hair wrapped up in a head wrap but she's still beautiful. And I feel like, especially the Black community, like we should be more confident in ourselves to just be naturally us, because being naturally us is beautiful too. Like we don't have to always have on the best clothes, the best hairstyles, the best like jewelry or whatever. You can have a captive aura just being yourself and being natural. So that was my meaning behind this as well. I would feel like it's diversity, because I try not to have like just one type of painting. I like to include like everybody, everything. I don't want one painting to just be all I do. I try to do like watercolor, acrylics, sceneries, people, you know, just different things. I try to use a lot of colors though, maybe that, but I would say diversity. Honestly, like being an artist, I feel like overthinking and just doubting myself a little bit sometimes, because, you know, I've been doing this for like 6 years or so, and I would just say maybe in the past 2 years is when it really kind of picked up. So of course the first 4 years I'm just, you know, I'm going through it. I feel like I'm not getting that much support from, you know, my peers and people who I would think would be, you know, cheering for me, rooting for me. So I started to doubt myself a lot, like, am I even really doing anything, you know, is this even purposeful? Am I making a difference? Because also with my art, I want to make a difference. It's not just, oh, it's a hobby and like, oh, I want to make money from it, but like I do want to make a difference with my art and making people feel seen and heard in their stories. And so yeah, when like, you know, I would post or something like that and not really get any likes, I'm like, maybe I'm not really good at this, you know? And so I would take like long breaks and just doubt myself a lot from time to time. But again, going back to like faith over fear, I know God wouldn't have given me this vision and put it so heavy on my heart if it wasn't for me, if this wasn't one of my purposes to be here. I truly do believe that. So I feel like I had to overcome just like overthinking and doubting myself and letting other people's opinions, thoughts, or actions weigh out my value. So I'll say like when people place orders, the recent 2 that I did that were for somebody who passed away, I feel like that's very heavy, that's very important, and I take that seriously because I'm painting somebody's family member, you know, loved one that passed away. So I want them to really have something with them that they can look at and always like feel like they're there, and I hope that I capture them and their essence perfectly. So say somebody says like, hey, you know, my mother passed away and things like that, and can you do a painting of us and this, that, and the third? I'll ask them like, hey, what was her favorite color? What are some things she liked to do? You know, what was her style? Things like that, so I can get a hint of who she was and how she carried herself. And then I'll go deeper and just, you know, try and go on their page, see if I can find pictures of the mom and, you know, how she smiled, how she acted, you know, try to get like a read on her spiritually, just things like that. Yeah, I'll try and really go into depth, and it's more than just, like I said, painting for me. I want to make a purpose in people's lives. Well, my slogan for 100 Shades of K is let me color your day. And I feel like the world without art would be so bland and so boring, and like it wouldn't really be enjoyable if you really think about it. Like everything that is something, somebody had to create for it to be here. So technically everything kind of is art, you know? I feel like I wouldn't be me without having this creative outlet and expressing myself in this way. I feel like I love to create for people, and it's really just like in my blood at this point. I just want to continue to keep growing and challenging myself to do different things. And yeah, art is who I am. Art is subjective. Art is art, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just you expressing yourself in any type of way and doing something that's not traditional, you know, that society would deem as like, oh, you're wasting your time, and that's not really a real job or career and stuff like that. But I've always been one to like defy the odds and say like, well, I don't go with what society says is normal or traditional. I make my own norm, and I go with what my heart tells me. So yeah, I wouldn't be me without art.